ELOFIT Inches Butt Fusion Repair Sleeve (EIBFRS) is a safety repair system to be used when, in service, butt welding cannot be guaranteed. BFRS can be installed on pressurized pipe made out of PE 4710, PE 3408, PE 2708, and PE 2406. The installation of the EIBFRS must be performed with gas flowing inside the pipeline. If this condition cannot be guaranteed, for example at the end of the line or in branches serving single users, bring the pressure to a value within the operating range of 0 to 7 psi, 0.5 bar, ensuring that the maximum value does not exceed 7 psi. If the BFRS is used on an area of pipe that has already been squeezed, you must first re-round the pipe before installing the fitting. The maximum network pressure allowed to weld the BFRS on the pipe depends on the polyethylene grade and SDR of pipe. Alignment preparation guidelines. Max angle between pipes, 1.5 degree. Max misalignment, 0.08 inch. Do not remove the bead. For some electrofusion processors, the top half of the shell may need to be rotated slightly to make pin connection easier. The fittings require 4.0 mm 0.16 inch connectors. Welding safety operation. Do not weld if water or leaking gas is present. Otherwise, the pressure must be completely discharged and the pipeline must be emptied. Keep at a safe distance during welding. Perform welding only in automatic mode through barcode scan. Do not perform welding in manual mode. Always check the welding parameters on the display. Before starting the welding sequence, check the reliability of the power supply system to ensure there are no interruptions or power losses. Identify the butt fusion area to be repaired. Place the shell against the pipe, and using a white marker, make 2 reference marks on the pipe, one on each side, indicating the length to be scraped according to the shell's overall footprint. Scrape the pipe surface on both sides of the weld bead using a rotary scraper. Scrape approximately 0.4 inches, equivalent to 1 centimeter, beyond the reference marks, on both the right and left sides of the bead, taking care not to damage it. During the scraping operation with the rotary scraper, it is recommended to continuously remove the shaving residue to prevent it from getting between the scraper rollers and obstructing the smooth rotation of the tool around the pipe. After scraping, clean the prepared areas thoroughly with isopropanol and a soft, unprinted cotton cloth. Wait until all surfaces are completely dry before proceeding with the welding operation. Clean the inner part of the 2 half shells of the fitting with isopropanol and a soft wiping cotton cloth with no printing. Wait until the clean parts are completely dry. Position the 2 repair half shells onto the pipe, ensuring that the weld bead is perfectly centered within the middle groove of the sleeve. Check that both shells fit snugly around the pipe without gaps or misalignment, so that the bead sits exactly inside its designated groove. Inside the butt fusion repair sleeve kit, there is a small bag containing 22 self-tapping screws. Insert the screws into the holes marked in green on the shells. Then, using a power screwdriver, gradually tighten the screws to fasten the two shells together, ensuring uniform contact all around the pipe. During this phase, the assistance of two operators may be required to support the lower shell while tightening the screws in order to prevent it from falling. Ensure that both shells are properly aligned to accurately center and match the holes of the upper and lower shells. When tightening the screws, it is recommended to apply slight pressure on the wings, pressing one shell against the other to facilitate the insertion of the screws into the corresponding holes of the opposite shell and avoid any lifting or misalignment. After tightening all the self-tapping screws, ensure that the shells are perfectly fitted together at the wings, with no gaps between the upper and lower parts. It is recommended to tighten last the 4 screws closest to the pipe to ensure better shell closure and improved adhesion of the shells to the pipe. Using the jumper cable, connect 2 of the 4 pins marked in yellow located on the upper shell, one positioned on the operator's side and the other on the opposite side, corresponding to the lateral welding zone. Then connect the welding unit to the other 2 pins of the lateral zones. Scan the barcode of the lateral zones and start the welding. After completing the welding of the lateral wings, wait 30 minutes to allow the welded parts to cool down, then proceed with the welding of the central part. Using the jumper cable, connect 2 of the 4 white pins of the central welding zones, 1 pin from the upper shell and 1 from the lower shell. Connect the welding machine to the other 2 pins of the central zones, again ensuring that 1 pin is from the upper shell and 1 from the lower shell. Finally, scan the barcode of the central part and start the welding cycle. After completing the welding of the central part, wait 30 minutes for the cooling time. Then perform a second weld on the lateral zone, as described in the previous step. The welding procedure described in this tutorial applies to 12 EIB FRS models in sizes 1 1/4, 2, 8, and 12. For the 4 and 6 models, a separate tutorial has been provided, as these versions require a slightly different assembly process. Post-welding troubleshooting. At the end of each welding cycle, mark the actual time, hours and minutes, on the module. Do not stress or bury the pipeline before the full cooling time indicated on the barcode. If a welding interruption occurs on one of the central parts due to power loss, wait at least 1 hour for the fitting to cool down, then restart the welding cycle from the beginning and continue with the remaining parts. If a welding interruption occurs on the lateral wings due to power loss, wait 10 minutes, then restart the welding cycle. If restarting is not possible after 10 minutes, contact the supplier for welding support. Thanks for watching by Nupi Industrie Italiane and the Nupi Americas technical staff. Have a good job and safe welding.